Hello, beautiful book world. I'm Melanie, and welcome to my world. In this vlog, I'm going to read Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. I am very interested in starting this. This is an adult thriller. I have heard a lot of rave reviews about this book, so I am excited to dive into this book. I am in the middle of reading Local Woman Missing. This story is reminiscent, unfortunately, of the Gabby Petito case to me, and it's the whole story is just sad. But there's so many people involved. You have first-person narrative from Delilah, from first-person narrative from Meredith. You have a first-person narrative from Kate. It also has a scene that is very disturbing. If you are someone who's afraid of your well woman visits, there is a part in the book that might make you cringe a little bit. I just want to throw that out to you because it did give me a little bit of, I don't want to say PTSD, but it did tear me up a little bit whenever the doctor was doing what he did. And if you read the book, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil the book, but I am loving the book so far. I'm on page 78, so I am almost finished with this book. Book world, I have finished Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. This book was a wonderful read. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars only because I was triggered during the well woman visit scene. It kind of reminded me of The Hand That Rocked the Cradle, if you've seen that movie. I do like that there is a timeline jump between 11 years prior and current day. We have Meredith, we have Katie, we have Leo, and we have Delilah. And all of their narratives are given to us, and we get to see their insights into what's going on. There are a lot of twists and turns in the book that I wasn't expecting, and once you think you have things figured out, you don't. I can't go into too many more details about the book, but I hope that if you get a chance to read this book that you enjoy it as much as I did. If you have read this book, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the book. So I'm over at Target, and it looks like the Starbucks inside the Target has opened up today after renovations. So we're going to go in and see what they have. Walking into Starbucks in the Target, I saw that there wasn't much change. There were some beautiful ornaments there, and they had some Target exclusive cups and a bowl, the red bowl. It looked like it was from last year, like they had the same one last year. I like the white and the red cup. The jeweled cup is really beautiful. The white cup with the silver ombre effect, I liked it okay, but it just wasn't my favorite cup. We had, of course, the big baristas and the red jeweled cups that I really liked. And, of course, everybody was after the icy studded tumbler. And we have the rose gold grande tumbler there with the peppermint cup beside it. And that red bowl there is one I like. This candy cane mug was really unusual. They had the candy cane confetti in it. There's the baristas again. And I really like the purple stainless steel, and the ribbon cups were so cute. This mug, the hot mug that is rose gold here, is everything. I just thought it was so beautiful. It had such a beautiful shimmer. And it was right by the rose gold jeweled cup. I really didn't like the color changing cups this season. They really didn't change much. Hello. I thought I would go ahead and start a second book in this vlog. I'm going to read John Marr's The Good Samaritan. It is supposed to be about a lady that works at a call center, a suicide prevention hotline. I'm going to see what I think. I'm sure there's going to be some triggers there for suicidal ideation, but I will get into the book and let you know what I think of it. It's about 375 pages long. I've heard a lot of great things about this book from people in the book community, so I wanted to try this book out myself. So, my beautiful is having lunch. What are you having, hon?
Beef ravioli.
Oh, cool. And I'm having some penne pasta tomato basil soup by Progressive. So we're going to enjoy our lunch and check back in with you later. Hello, book world. I am on chapter 54 of The Good Samaritan by John Marr. So far, I am really enjoying this book. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you sooner regarding this book. With thrillers, you really can't talk too much about the book, unfortunately, because you don't want to give away the plot. However, I will say that there is one part that I do not appreciate in the book, and that is too hot for teacher kind of scene, if you know what I mean. Other than that, I am enjoying the book. Like I had thought before, if you do struggle with suicidal ideation or suicidal tendencies, I definitely would not pick this book up unless you are in the right headspace, because you don't want to be triggered. I'm enjoying the book so far. Once I finish the book, I will let you know my thoughts and feels. Finished reading The Good Samaritan. I'm sorry, I mistakenly said that I was on chapter 54. The book is split up into part 1, part 2, and part 3, and you have dialogue from this lady, Laura. And I won't go into any more detail than that, except to say that she works at a suicide prevention hotline. It was very interesting to read a story that takes place in another country. This story takes place in England. And in England, it is not a crime to end your life. So there are some differences there. The book, I would give a 5 out of 5 stars. There were a few areas I had a hard time with. I would still give this book a 5 out of 5. Like I said, there is a trigger warning for suicidal ideation, and also with instances of men grooming children. So, well, there's one instance there. I can't say too much more than that because I don't want to give the book away, except to say that Laura is having a hard time in her personal life, and it filters into her attitude at her job. Without spoiling the book, that's all I'm going to say, except it is a 5 out of 5. I'm so glad I picked this book up. I just couldn't put the book down because I was enjoying it so much that I didn't want to stop the book. I don't know why I said it was chapter 54, but it was page 264. So I'm very sorry about that. There are 2 points of view. There's a first-person narrative, mainly from the suicide prevention hotline operator named Laura. And there are some first-person narratives from other people, but mainly you get her first-person narrative in the book. And this is a psychological thriller. It's more of a psychological thriller than anything else because of what's going on in the book. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog off. I've really enjoyed the time that I've got to spend with you and got to read these 2 thrillers with you and show you the Starbucks and Target that opened up. I hope that you do not mind the channel change. I thought it would be better to change the channel name because I like to do cup hunting as well as reading vlogs. I didn't want to set up a separate channel just for reading and a separate channel just for cup hunting. So I wanted to combine the channel because I feel that coffee and books seem to go hand in hand. Also, if you have been a social media friend of mine or a friend in general, because a lot of you are personal friends of mine and personal friends of my life partner Shannon, I want to let you know that Sylvester is doing really well. We almost lost him. He had to have surgery because he had a blockage, and it's very deadly and dangerous for male toms to have these kind of blockages. So we're very blessed, very grateful that he pulled through. Shannon and I are just over the moon with the fact that he's okay. Other than the fact that he has to be on special cat food, that is a prescription type of cat food, he's doing well. With all that said, I hope that you all have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you're at. And I want to thank you so much for being a part of my world.